Hello everyone, Moshe the Electric Israeli, and thank you for joining my channel. As you know, it's been very difficult for me to record videos both to my English channel and to my Hebrew channel that I maintain. So I've been off and on, obviously because of the situation in Israel. It is good for me to do it, even though I'm not up to it. My huge family is in Israel, many of them in bomb shelters, but be that as it may, it's good for me to detach and make videos today. And today's actually a very good video, in my opinion. I hope you like it. It's my 2 years with my Tesla Model 3, 2021 Tesla Model 3. I'm going to give you the facts, and then I'm going to give you the my takes of the Tesla Model 3, and will I buy a new one next year. Will I upgrade to the Highland next year? I'll tell you at the end. So here are the pure facts. So the cost was $55,000, which included the FSD at that time, 10 grand. We drove 31,179 miles, a lot of miles, and I'm going to tell you in a minute why. We had 7,971 kilowatt hour consumed. And the 1 hour per mile is 256. It's high. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Now, according to Recurrent, we lost 4% of the battery, about 96% left, which is fabulous. I'm very pedantic, charging it to 80% nowadays. So according to them, 325 miles or so. Now, as you see, it is very, the resale value, if I resell it now, it's not a good resale value. The Model Y held its value very, very well, not the Model 3 at all. But I'm not planning to sell it, I'm planning to give it to one of my sons. Now, what is the real world range? If I charge it to 100%, drive all the way to zero, I have no idea, and I don't really care, because that's not what I do. I never did it with gas cars. I never fill it all the way up and ran it down to zero. No, about quarter tank, I fill it up with gas. Same thing here. I charge it every other day, every 3 days, whenever I need. It goes to 150 miles. I charge it to 80%, and that's all I need. Having said that, if I would have to do it, I would say, I don't know, 280 miles or so, something like that. And why is that? Because I do not cheap on anything, meaning whether it's me by myself, me and my wife, me and my son, spare tire, jack, whatever it is, hit the road jack, whatever it is, I drive 70, 75 miles an hour, heat, air conditioning, whatever I need, regardless of the condition, because there are so many superchargers. I never have range anxiety. So technically, I give you in real numbers, when I go to long trip, I would go 200 miles, about 2.5, 3 hours drive, charge for 15, 20 minutes and move on. So the range means nothing to me. Nothing. I don't care, because I have plenty and it's always great. So that's why the 1 hour per mile is a bit high. Can I be very careful and bring it down? Of course I can, but why would I? I don't want to. I want to enjoy the car. It has great, big, large battery. So it is a great car. Now, in the Tesla app, they have this, you can actually see your stats and expenses and all that. It's accurate, but not to me. It's because every situation is different. So here it is. According to this app, we charged 6,816 kilowatt hour. We spent $911 for 1 year, so double it by 2, so 1,822. We saved on gas $1,931, per year, so 2 years, 1,862. And we would have spent $2,842 per year, so it's almost $5,000 for 2 years. Now, the stat says that I charge 51% at home, 22% in superchargers, 26% at work, and 1% other. So the only stats that matter is the one in the house, and it has an asterisk too, because superchargers I don't pay, because I have a lot of miles from the referral program, so please use my referral code. And the 26% at work, I don't pay anything at work because it's free. And even at home, sometimes I charge during the day, and it is of the solar panel, so I don't pay for that. So how do you calculate that? The only thing I can tell you for sure that I spent about $900 on set of tires, $63 on cabin filter, and I think maybe $100 on tire rotation. That's it. That's all. No brake pads, no oil changes, no nothing. So if you ask me, what did you save over the past 2 years? I really don't know. $5,000 on if this was in a gas car. It's very hard to know because it depends on your situation. So it's been a spectacular deal. Now, will I buy another Model 3 if I need to trade this in, if I buy? The answer is absolutely not. Why? Because it doesn't fit my need anymore. Okay, I'm a 60-year-old man. I'm very tall, I'm a big dude. And getting in and especially getting out, it's just hard for me. Just hard for me physically. And my wife doesn't like it. She drives it more than I do. And it's hard for her there's no place for her foot, and it's this and it's that. It's a great car. My kids love it. So I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to give it to one of my sons when I get the Cybertruck, which is taller than the Model Y. Model Y is great. It's a pleasure to drive. No wonder it's the #1 seller around the world. I'm not surprised. It's a perfect car. Perfect. I made a video on it. I'll link you and all that. So it is a great car. Now it does have the FSD, which we like. I make a lot of videos. I'll link you one. So we really like it. It improves, it upgrades, it downgrades. It's a very, very, very confusing. The things that I love about the FSD is the highway driving. It's great. The city, it's good, but it's fun. But it's not autonomous, not even close. So it is a great car, but not for us anymore, me and my wife. For my sons, definitely, they love it, and I'm not selling it, and I'm not upgrading it. One of them is going to get it, and they cannot wait. So that's when the Cybertruck comes. I don't think this year for me, but maybe next year. So do I recommend it to you? Absolutely, but not if you have back pain. Absolutely not if you have 3 kids even. Some people have it, they squeeze it in. I know people who squeeze with car seats. You can do it. It's good trunk, it's good everything, but it's small. It's a small car, it's a small sedan. It's 20% smaller than the Model S, for example. So it's not a hatch. So it has a lot of advantages, a lot of disadvantages. It depends who it is. Like a young couple with 2 little kids, perfect. Great range, great price. Today you can get so many incentives, $7,500, depends where you live, and you get a lot of tax incentives. It is a great time to buy a Tesla. And if you use my referral code, it's even going to be better for you. So that's my review. It's a fantastic car that doesn't fit my needs anymore, but it does fit the needs of other people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. God bring peace to Israel and the whole world.